I just recall standing on that bridge and looking down the road, seeing, RCMP 100 RCMP coming up in formation towards you, and you hear helicopters in the air circling. They had dogs on leashes that were snarling and barking and pulling at their leashes, just ready to attack. They still came. They still had this aggression. They still had this terror and fear. Military greens with assault rifles, and the most vivid memory that I have from that bridge is the RCMP that was at the front of that formation, and he was carrying a large stick, and he had this stick. It was almost like a broomstick, like a large broomstick, and he was waving it around his head, and he waved it, and everyone in that group, those RCMP, all did this grunt like that all together, like 100 guys. That's really, and it just, I remember it hitting me like in my heart, like thinking, okay, they are on an attack mode, and we could definitely be hurt.
Yeah, it's still, honestly, it's hard for me to talk about. It's hard for me to talk about right now because I'm still emotional over it. I'm still still kind of thinking, shake it all off. When something like that happens to you, it's this lingering feeling, that you got to kind of work through. And it was a really intense moment. I just remember kind of knowing what was going to happen. I've dealt with the OPP here a couple times, and I'm pretty new when it comes to the RCMP, right? So I just kind of asked Skylar, like, dude, like, what do we do? What do we do at that moment? Like, when we're face to face with these guys, like, what am I doing? Am I fighting? Is that what I'm doing? Like, and he's like, no, man. He's like, just grab me, or if anyone gets taken by the cops, that's your job. Just grab and pull them back to the line and defend. And I'm like, okay, I can do that. I know I can do that. So out there in that moment, that's all I could think about. It's just like keeping our people close to us, and doing my best to do that.
All I could see was my brother grab a hold of my coat and would not let go and I didn't even know, 15, 20 cops all taking shots at me and my bro, and just like us just doing what we can to hold on to each other until my coat ripped off me anyway. And then we hit the ground, and when we hit the ground, it was this weird thing where both our heads just came together, like right face to face, like forehead to forehead on drove into the ice, and cops kneeing us in the back and in the ribs, and just to have a moment to be look at Logan and be like, "Are you okay, man?" And he just yelled out, "I can't breathe. I can't breathe." And I just yelled, "Get the fuck up."